Come on, buddy. One to go. The last lap. One to go, buddy. Keep it low, Mikey. Keep it low. Don't let them under you. Make that back straightaway wide, buddy. Get all over the place. Don't let them run up on you. Come on, man. Come on now. Watch the mirror. Watch it. He's going to make a run inside. Block him. Block him. Atta boy.
3 wide behind them.
You got him, Mikey. You got him, man. You got him. Come on, man. Come on, baby. Come on. Get him in the 4. Get him in the 3 cars out. Oh!
Big trouble. Big wreck behind them.
Lead him back. Come on.
To the flag.
Come on, Mikey. You got it, man. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Mikey!
Michael Walton wins.
All right. The television dream come true. This is great. I hope Dale's okay. I guess he's all right, isn't he?
I can't believe it, and I owe it all, or most of it, to Dale Jr. He helped me a lot. And his daddy, too. I saw him back there fighting them off.
Undoubtedly one of the toughest announcements that I've ever personally had to make. But after the accident in turn 4 at the end of the Daytona 500, we've lost Dale Earnhardt.
I'd like to ask you to do something. I'd like to ask you to take the hand by the person beside you. Lord, our hearts are hurting. We've lost a great friend, and it all seems so unfair. People ask us, how can we go out and race today? We can do that, first of all, because we know that's what Dale would want us to do. And second of all, because, Lord, we know, without a doubt, that He is dwelling in your house and will forevermore.
They'll be coming for the white flag.
Here we go. Oh, he wiggled.
Labonte gets loose. 1 lap to go. This is it.
Park wiggled and got into Labonte. He's going to make a run on the outside right here. Come on, buddy.
Steve Park trying for his second Winston Cup win.
Got to run. Got to run.
Bobby Labonte.
He's got to run down the inside. Park blocks him a little bit.
Couldn't block him.
All right, Bobby's off early. He's off early. He's going to gas it hard, and here they're going to come to the line. It's going to be a photo finish.
Park has the run off the high side. He clears the body, and Steve Park scores the second straight win for Earnhardt Incorporated and the second win of his career.
Oh, man, it brought tears to my eyes. I don't know what to say. Just want to thank Teresa. You know, Dale's the one who taught me how to drive this place, and he told me to stay off the brakes, and we stayed off the brakes all day long and won the race.
He's come on. White flag.
Bobby Labonte, bit of smoke as he comes around. He will complete this race.
Jeff Gordon's got 1 3/4 second lead. Dave Blaney in 93 in front of him. He just needs to ride there. They keeping him posted what's going on behind him.
Yeah, he's got a lot of lap cars in front of him, but Dale Jarrett still doesn't have a chance to catch him no matter what happens.
Jeff Gordon's winning percentage is going to be about 1 in 5. It's his 260th Winston Cup race, and here comes Jeff Gordon for his 53rd career Winston Cup win.
We're back! Woo! I want to thank Winston for all that they do for our sport. I mean, to give $1 million to us drivers, hey, we don't need it, but to give a guy like this, you know, $1 million bucks, man. Are you excited?
Thanks a lot, man.
I bet the first half of the race he didn't think I had a chance.
The Childress team trying to go to victory lane for the second year in a row in this race.
We had a photo finish here last race. We're getting ready for another one, folks. Get up off your seats. Here they go.
For 2 in a row, trying to set him up.
Gordon's going to make the big move on the inside when they get down here to turn 3. Slow car might be in the way. Here he comes. He's going to drive it to the bottom.
Oh, Harvick's leaving a lot of bottom open.
The slow car's going to be in the way.
Just like a year ago, he's going to get him, though. He's going to get him.
Gordon got loose. It's Harvick.
Harvick by inches. Harvick by inches. Harvick by inches.
Look at Kevin Harvick as the fans saluted Dale with the number 3 on the 3rd lap. Kevin Harvick salutes him on the way to victory lane.
Career win like this.
I don't know how you can script it any different. As everybody can know, I'm sure this is going to be pretty difficult for all of us, but none of us expected this soon, and
the unfortunate circumstances, and all I got to say is this one's for Dale.
1 to go. Keep her between the walls, and you got it made. Garrett's car looks good, nice and smooth. Here comes Park. Garrett gets he's a little soft off the two, but he can afford to be. He's got a nice lead.
15 behind you. Mayfield going to hold off Spencer for third. Marlin in fifth, Andretti sixth, Benson seventh, Ruff eighth, Hamilton ninth. Off turn 4, looking for his third Darlington win. Dale Jarrett breaks the Chevy stranglehold on victory lane.
How do you race the racetrack when you have to pass every car? Long way to go, and I knew we had a good car. I knew our pit crew was just incredible, and you know what I couldn't make up on the racetrack, they were going to do in the pits, and I just had to tell myself to be patient and work on the car.
What a great day to win a race in Bristol, Tennessee from the back straightaway. My head is off to you, buddy.
2-1 to go this time. Last lap.
Flag is
White
out.
flag, hero. White flag.
No traffic, no nothing.
Now the Wood Brothers.
Blue sky.
The Wood Brothers, who began when NASCAR began in 1949, but haven't won in so long. Gordon turns around Tony Stewart. Here they come to the flag. Sadler wins it.
Elliott Sadler, what do you think about that boy? How did you win that race, and what does it mean to you?
Means more than anything in the world. It's hard to win these Winston Cup races, even finishing the top 10. But
White flag.
White flag.
Might be able to get a run on him off of 2 over there. Jarrett's home free. I don't think anybody's going to get to him. Parks in second. Got a good gap back to third.
The race is for third. Here comes Bush.
Comes Bush up off of 2.
Clear by 8.
Can't make the pass. I believe that move by Benson is going to at least get him third place, Larry. Needs to protect the bottom right there. Hold on to her from off of 4.
You are the man, baby.
And Dale Jarrett gets his second win of 2001.
well, Dale Jarrett, a big smile, 26 win. Does it get any more exciting than that one?
No, it doesn't, man. These guys did an awesome job.
No
White
traffic.
flag.
Here comes Bobby Hamilton trying to chase down that 99 car on the last lap.
Okay, baby, bring it back to me now.
Todd Parrott talking to his driver, Dale Jarrett.
Nice and smooth.
About an eighth of a mile to go here.
Traffic ahead won't be a factor, and Dale Jarrett
You done it, pal.
gets his third win of 2001 and his second in a row.
Dale Jarrett, the first time you have ever won on this racetrack, how did you do it?
Oh, great race car all day, and my man in the pits, and Todd Parrott, just can't beat that. He made a great call there.
Oh, Goodyear Eagles, come on.
That damn hurt Tony's momentum.
It hurt his momentum.
It did, and Hamilton gets the lead.
That's his teammate again behind him on the white flag lap.
And he doesn't want to leave his teammate hanging, but he's got to, or he may lose the lead to the 20 car.
I'm sure he needs to get to the bottom, and he goes to the bottom in front of Tony Stewart.
That leaves his teammate Joe Nemechek out to drive.
Now Bobby Hamilton's got to worry.
Hamilton comes up to take Nemechek along.
Play both sides, Bobby, both sides.
Oh, he's got to go to the bottom, Darrell. Protect the bottom.
Protect the bottom.
Mark Martin make it 3 wide.
Folks, just remember, the start-finish line, when you come off of turn 4, the race is just beginning.
Hamilton, Stewart, and then 3 wide behind them.
If he'll protect the bottom, I don't believe they can beat him. He goes to the bottom here off turn 4.
Nice block.
Come to Papa, baby.
5 wide behind him for the last time through. Hamilton wins. Stewart is second. Everyone's prayers today were answered. We had a safe race at Talladega.
Oh, thank God. Thank God we had a great day and a great race. White flag. Boy, I know Rusty's glad to see that.
1 lap to go. Stewart crosses the wall coming out of turn 4.
One thing you can bet on Jeff Gordon, he is not going to give up. He's going to give it all he's got, and Rusty gets a little high off turn 2 over there. It's going to allow Gordon to close just a little. He's up at the closest he's been since we got into this run.
3 cars.
By 3.
That's it.
Darrell, all I think Rusty needs to do is run that same line through 3 and 4 right around the bottom. I don't think Gordon can get him.
Only way he can get him is if Rusty slips, and he's not going to slip.
Looking for his first win in 2001. Rusty Wallace wins
Clear by 3.
Win it, Rusty Wallace wins in California.
You've said ever since Daytona that you were going to pay a special tribute to your fallen friend when you got to victory lane and Wilbur gave you the flag.
Yeah, it was kind of emotional feeling because, you know, he's such a great friend of mine and such a great family, and I wanted to do something for him. I really liked to have Richard Childress ride with me in that lap, but, you know, it took me too long to win. But it was a neat tribute. The fans were liking it, and I felt good about it.
Gordon got such a terrible restart, and it really cost him a shot at getting up there and getting after Stewart.
Last lap.
There's a park right there. Got a shot at getting under Rusty off of 2 over here. Can't quite make it happen. Car spinning down the back straightaway.
No matter. Checkered flag in the win. Tony Stewart, 10th career victory, first of the season.
What were you thinking when that caution flag came out at the end?
NASCAR's going to take it away from me. I'll tell you what, Dale Earnhardt taught me a lot about this place. I followed him a lot of laps here, and he just flat wear you out. I mean, you think you're going to beat him and pass him and go on, and the next thing you know, he'd run back on you. So you learn how to save your tires, and you learn how to not abuse your equipment around here.
Just doesn't have quite enough time. How about Harvick? Second place. Pretty good job there too, bud.
For a young fellow who's never raced 600 miles, and he ran 300 yesterday.
That's right.
Quite an accomplishment for Kevin Harvick.
He's becoming the Iron Man of this series based on the fact that he runs the Busch races on Saturday, no matter where they are, and then comes back and runs these Winston Cup races on Sunday. That's quite an effort on his part.
Coming off turn 4 for his first win of 2001. Jeff Burton wins the Coca-Cola 600.
After the year you had, did you ever think you were going to get back to victory lane?
Never give up, you know. This is a great race team. Real proud of everybody. I've been saying all along that this team hadn't quit, and it's been a tough year.
Rudd up, and Rudd got a nose up under him coming off, and Mark cut him off.
White flag, and it couldn't come any sooner for Jeff Gordon. Steve Park has closed in to try to make a race out of this, 7/10 of a second back.
He has a clear racetrack for another half a mile. No lap traffic should be a factor.
And Park wishing this race was 5 laps longer. Draws within about 8 car lengths in turn 4, but Jeff Gordon comes off the 4th corner and gets his 54th career victory.
Felt like DuPont 24 Chevrolet of the old here at Dover. And I think, you know, a lot of it is this tire that Goodyear has. I think it just brings some of our old setups back to us. The track, you know, just like it used to be for us. But these guys, they really had it hooked up today. And, oh, man, I just, you know, want to thank God for a great day, a safe day. And
1 lap to go.
And they're side by side at the start-finish line.
Rudd with a car length advantage.
Get up in front of him. You got to get in front of him. You can't let him come back on the outside.
Rudd just stuck it in too deep at the bottom of turn 1. Lost the momentum. Gordon got the lead. Rudd's coming back.
But that should have been Rudd's last lap move.
All right, we're going to see what happened. One more set of corners down in turn 3 and 4.
Man, he was there. That would have been for the win if it was on this lap.
If he can get close enough, he might have a shot to try it again. Rudd tries that high side.
I think Gordon knows what he's going to do this time, though.
He's going to try to make a run down the hill, Darrell, off turn 4. We'll see what happens. He gets the run.
Here he comes. He's going to dive to the bottom.
Gordon to block, and Gordon to win. He holds off Ricky Rudd.
Wow. What were you thinking when Rudd made his move?
I was thinking, man, Yates makes some horsepower. That's what I was thinking now.
Car looks good. He's going to move down to the inside a little bit. The white flag's out. The fans are on their feet. They're all waving. Everybody wants to see Ricky Rudd win this race.
Rick Cordell is spotter, coaching him through.
Everybody's done a good job today. Michael McSwain in the pits, a little puff of smoke out of the right front. Back up on the throttle. One more time off of turn 2, down the long back straightaway. Cruising on a Sunday afternoon.
Not only is it 89 races since he won, it's his 44th Pocono start, and he has yet to go to victory lane here.
He's going to run up on a couple of slow cars here. I don't think they're going to be a factor. I believe everybody's aware of the fact that he's coming. See Terry Labonte pull down out of his way.
Clear.
Negotiate this last turn. Ease it down in there. And here he comes, smooth up off of turn 3. Slider back into 4th gear.
Well, he won practice. He killed it for the pole, and Ricky Rudd scores his 21st Winston Cup victory. The first time Rudd has ever won from the pole.
You had come so close so often. Were you thinking in those last laps, oh dear, here it comes again?
Well, I knew something had to go wrong. I didn't even think about winning until I saw the checker flag because I knew something had to go wrong, and hey, happy Father's Day, Dad, back home. And
last lap.
Boy, Stewart went way wide down there, but so did Robbie.
Oh, a big pileup, and Johnny Benson and Dale Jarrett go around in turn 11.
And Dale Jarrett had worked his way back up to 17th after overcoming that earlier spin down in that same corner.
Here we are on the final lap. Let's see if we got anything left here, guys. Tony Stewart keeps her on the track.
Tony picked up a lot of margin there. Dale Jarrett still stalled at turn 11. Now he finally gets going.
Well, this is one place.
And Terry Labonte has spun.
It doesn't matter. We're on the white flag lap. I'm sure the spotters will be telling these guys.
Terry Labonte's sitting right where those cars come off turn 11.
But they come to the flag no matter what on the last lap.
You race back.
The caution is out, but they race to the checkered flag on the caution. Stewart by 6 car lengths.
It's going to be interesting. Watch Robbie Gordon going down in his turn 11. This is a time you might as well go in and drive her down in there, Robbie. See what you got, buddy.
Oh, he's too far back, Larry. Unless Tony locks it up and slides out of the groove. They know about Terry Labonte's car here.
Tony Stewart.
Look at Robbie. He's got her smoking sideways back there.
Off the corner, and Stewart will get his 11th career Winston Cup victory.
Tony, tell us how you won that race.
The guys in the orange uniforms behind you.
Gentlemen, start your
Will Michael Waltrip block for Dale Jr.? Will he try to win the race himself? White flag is out. Final lap at Daytona. 180,000 on their feet, screaming wildly. 2.5 miles to go.
Just exactly the opposite of the Daytona 500. It was 15 and 8. Elliott Sadler's trying to keep Bobby Labonte behind. He can't do it. But he does move down in front of Rusty Wallace on that fast line.
All clear, all clear.
Bobby Labonte looking for some help, trying to get up there. His teammate Tony Stewart has never answered the black flag.
And they're 4 wide back between the Wallace boys.
Here they come, turn 4, final lap of the Pepsi 400. Michael Waltrip in second, but it's going to be Dale Earnhardt Jr. using lessons learned from his father to go from 6th to 1st and score the victory in the Pepsi 400.
That's unbelievable.
Yes!
That man behind you did it for you. You guys celebrate.
What a finish at Daytona. Dale Jr. on top of the car in the infield.
The 1998 Daytona 500, when his father finally won the Great American Race, he threw the car into the grass doing victory donuts. Everybody joining in the celebration. That's Chocolate Myers in the final 6 laps. All right, Mikey, you celebrate too. You never got to celebrate your win in February. You celebrate now.
That's just so cool. Storybook ending.
Oh, this is great.
Yeah, I'm way out there.
You know when your dad got his first win at Daytona? His first Winston Cup points win came 11 years ago today, July 7th, 1990.
Special. I dedicate this win to him. I mean, there ain't nobody else that I could dedicate it to that it would mean more to me. I want to say hey to Teresa back home. I hope she's loving this because we sure are.
They're coming to the white flag. Final lap of the Tropicana 400. Kevin Harvick 1.5 miles from scoring his 2nd NASCAR Winston Cup Series win.
If Harvick can just stay together for this last 1 mile, he will be the winner here this afternoon.
The 25-year-old from Bakersfield, California, will have led 113 of 267 laps today. He got away from Robert Presley on the final restart, and he's going to get win number 2. Kevin Harvick takes the inaugural Tropicana 400 at Chicagoland.
This means a lot. I mean, when you're stuck on your first win and everybody says, well, he's a flash in the pan. Well, here's the second win, and we're just we're going to keep going at it.
Ricky Rudd came on the radio after he got passed by Dale Jarrett. He said, he hit me, and Mike McSwain looked down. He said, Dale Jarrett hit him, and that's what moved Ricky Rudd out of the way. No fighting for the championship between these two teammates.
Final lap, white flag is out for Dale Jarrett. It's going to make for an interesting Monday morning meeting at Robert Yates Racing. A late restart. Jarrett gets by his teammate and scores what will be his 4th win of the season. Dale Jarrett takes the New England 300, his first win here at New Hampshire International Speedway.
I want to dedicate this to two young men that did make their mark on this sport and would have if they wouldn't have been taken to our maker sooner than we wanted to. Adam Petty and Kenny Irwin, who's a teammate of mine. And we just want everybody to remember them, their families. You know, this racetrack came under a lot of criticism. I said some things myself about doing some things. It wasn't the racetrack, and it surely wasn't the Bear family that built this place. This is a great racetrack. The fans are incredible, and just a great day.
2 laps to go. Labonte tries to crowd Junior low to turn 1. Dale has the inside line.
Still there. They're high. Outside.
Oh! He squeezed up somehow in front of Bobby Labonte.
Clear. Inside.
Blocking, ducking, diving. Junior's got the preferred inside line to this corner. But Labonte's by.
Wow.
Incredible racing in the final laps here at Pocono. Final lap for Bobby Labonte. We'll see who makes it on fuel. We'll see if anybody runs out. 2 miles to go.
The Joe Gibbs cars, Bobby Labonte, Tony Stewart, they've always gotten great fuel mileage.
Dave Blaney's on pit road for fuel on the final lap. And speeding. He'll get held for 15 seconds. Second corner, half a lap to go. Bobby Labonte, the defending NASCAR Winston Cup champion, has not had a very good year. His best finish, 1 second-place run in the second race of the season. He started today's race in the 11th spot. He passes Dale Earnhardt Jr. with 2 laps to go, and Bobby Labonte wins the Pennsylvania 500.
I bet you're glad this isn't the Pennsylvania 495.
Yeah, I tell you what, man, it was good God, that was pretty tough there at the end. We've had a tough season, and you know, we just kept getting better and better. And yesterday, I actually saw a little light at the end of the tunnel for the first time all year. So
Jeff Gordon out in front of Sterling Marlin by 1 second. He celebrated his 30th birthday here yesterday with family and friends around him. Celebrated with a rather subpar qualifying run that put him back 27th on the starting grid. The car not very good in the opening part of the race. The crew kept working, got the strategy right, got the chassis right, and now Jeff Gordon is 1 corner away from a Brickyard 400 win. The last 3 straight years, the winner of this race has gone on to be the NASCAR Winston Cup Series champion. Jeff Gordon, the point leader, comes off the corner and becomes a 3-time winner of the Brickyard 400 at Indianapolis.
What are you going after? Oh,
I gotta get my foster grants out here. It's a little bright out here.
you told us you don't race for records, you race for wins, but you're the first 3-time winner of the Brickyard 400 at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, your track.
Thank you, Bill. It feels unbelievable. I mean, to have all these people still here cheering us on, I got choked up in the car. You know, it feels amazing. I love Indianapolis. I love the state of Indiana. It's been so good to me.
And the white flag is up. Final lap here at Watkins Glen.
Now, this will be interesting right here. Last shot going down to turn 1 for these guys. And here comes Todd. Can't get it done.
Run to block. And now the caution is out.
Race Jeff wants the 21 down by the chicane. He's wounded bad.
But once the caution comes out, after the white flag is displayed, you race back around to it. So we're still at full speed. Oh, that's Elliott Sadler crab walking through the inner loop.
He's made some serious contact with the wall someplace. Is he going to be in the way of the leaders as they come by and racing back to the start-finish line?
And did he drop any oil? Burton trying to stay with Gordon. Final straightaway. Look at Elliott Sadler's car. Rear end must be broken out of it.
Wow, Burton is really close gap.
Race for third behind the leaders. Rudd trying to get Mayfield. But here comes the road course king, Jeff Gordon. Second win in a row, and he takes his 7th road course victory. Winning here at Watkins Glen.
Come on, buddy, come on.
There you go, Jeff Gordon. That's the way to do it.
He's learning.
An excellent burnout. Thank you. Had to redeem myself. Yeah, that was a burnout there.
He's getting help from his driver on the radio. Sterling really giving a very detailed weather report. You can imagine what he's telling them.
Ricky Craven is right there.
Closing in. Caution. Caution's coming out for rain.
Caution down.
They're racing back to the yellow flag. Is this the end of the event? Hornaday as he's come off a pit road, and Marlin's going to get to the caution first.
And finally got it. Thank you, Kyle.
Kyle Petty here. Sterling, it's been a long time for you coming to Victory Lane. How do you feel?
I just felt like what we had this year, that for the preseason test was really fast, and I knew it was coming.
Can Kevin Harvick get to him? Final lap, half mile to go. The white flag is up. Stewart still working Jeff Burton. Here comes Harvick trying to close in. But it's not going to be enough. Tony Stewart gets his 3rd win of 2001. He wins the Sharpie 500 at Bristol.
I can't put out the smoke and I can't put out the fire tonight, babe. This thing was awesome. Greg and the guys, they kept working on it all night, and I was cold. I'm just hot tonight. But
that leaves Ward Burton in the clear because big trouble in turn 1.
Big wreck in 1. Keep coming, keep coming.
Ward Burton racing back to the caution flag and a win in the Southern 500. Dale Jr. was in the wreck. Dave Blaney was in the wreck. Most everybody else is driven away. It's Gordon racing Bobby Labonte for second behind Ward Burton, who comes to the caution and white flags and wins the Southern 500.
And your brother has won the Southern 500, and you have now as well.
yeah, I don't know what it is about Burton's in here. It must be something from my dad and mom taught us, but it's been a great track for us. Normally when we're running good, that's when stuff happens, but wow, what an effort by these guys right here. They're the man, they're the one that did it, and I'm just lucky to be a part steering this reel.
The turn of events in the last 25, 30 laps.
White flag is out. Final lap for Ricky Rudd. He inherited the lead when Rusty Wallace slipped off a 2. Then Rudd's car got away. Kevin Harvick took the lead. He got back to Harvick. Used the old bump and run on him with 5 laps to go. And it's going to be a big night in the championship for Ricky Rudd. Checkered flag is up. Rudd wins the Chevy Monte Carlo 400 at Richmond.
Rusty was real bad on that restart. I'm not really sure he was holding the pack up. And, we were running inches off each other, but honestly can say, and I think Rusty will tell you, I didn't touch him. He was just trying to put the hammer down really hard. He knew he couldn't lift. He broke loose and didn't get it back,
Fans on their feet. White flag is out. Next time for a white flag. My mistake. No, that was the white flag lap. This is the final lap. Starting everywhere in the white flag. Final lap. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is going to lead 193 of 400 laps. The American and checkered flags out at Dover. Earnhardt Jr. wins.
good to be back in the race car, and I'm glad I could be the guy to win the race so I could carry the American flag around there, and that made me feel good.
5 car lengths. Gordon's spotter telling him he's clear on Ryan Newman. Rusty Wallace trying to challenge Ricky Rudd for 3rd spot behind these two. Inaugural races have been very, very good for Jeff Gordon. He wanted Indianapolis in the first race there. He wanted California the first race there. Here he comes to the checkered flag. Gordon wins at Kansas City.
Top 2 or 3 all day long. I hate it for Rusty. That was a tough break for him, and you know, he had the car to beat. I think we had something for him there, though. We hung right onto his bumper that one time. If we could have got out in front of him, I think we had something for him. But, whew, what a great day.
The guy that's going to win is one of the few drivers who doesn't live in the Charlotte area.
Still maintains his residence in Columbia, Tennessee.
Nashville area is where Columbia is.
But the car and the 30 or 40 people that work on this car are all based about 30 miles from here.
Final lap for Sterling Marlin, seeking his 8th NASCAR Winston Cup win and his 2nd of 2001. He's led the Dodge Boys charge all throughout this season, and now he's going to get the win in the UAW GM Quality 500. Marlin wins at Charlotte.
Success and the American flag wave for Sterling Marlin and the Coors Light team.
Sterling, a lot's gone on around the world today. Does it mean something special to you to carry that American flag around this track in front of these fans?
Yeah, I was going to carry it around the track, and NASCAR wouldn't let us. Made us come in here, but, you know, we needed to get them guys and, you know, just, you know, thoughts and prayers with everybody in the armed forces overseas and, man, get them guys.
No mistakes, Ricky.
White flag is out. Is it going to be Craven with his first win or Jarrett with the sweep at Martinsville? Half a lap to go. Jarrett to the outside. Wow. Bumping, banging into the final corners. No traffic ahead. Craven rides Jarrett up the racetrack. Here they come off the turn. Ricky Craven is a NASCAR and Winston Cup winner. What a finish in Martinsville.
Oh, God, the hardest thing is going to be to talk about it. Just countless people that I have to thank. And I began racing in 1982. I was 15 years old with the dream of winning a Winston Cup race. And by God, we did it today.
But Talladega, who's it going to be? Labonte, Earnhardt Jr., Stewart, or maybe somebody out of the pack? Look at this move by Jr. at the white flag.
And Tony Stewart got with Jr.
Coming with you. 20's with you.
Labonte blocks Bobby Hamilton.
Cannot believe the Toyota.
Oh, contact! Bobby Labonte's over. It's the big wreck on the final lap. They're racing back for the win. Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Tony Stewart are side by side. This is for the victory as Jeff Burton gets in the middle of it. At least 10 cars involved in the wreck on the backstretch. Burton and Stewart are side by side. That's all Earnhardt Jr. needs to see. Dale Earnhardt Jr. has won the $1 million bonus here at Talladega.
Easier around this corner because there's a big crash on the back straightaway.
Bobby Labonte's car upside down. Ricky Craven just climbed from his car.
Climbed from his car and just sat down.
Obviously, you know your dad had tremendous success here at Talladega. Now another Earnhardt comes to victory lane here.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that. I mean, he won this same race last year under the same circumstances. We've done some crazy things this year. Winning at Daytona, winning after the terrorist attacks, the race after that, and now winning this race, and you know, just like my daddy did. So it's crazy, man. I don't know what's going on. Yeah.
Hey, Kim, it's going to be okay. Kim, it's okay.
White flag.
One show.
Final mile for Jeff Burton.
Load it in, baby. I got to get one of those in there. Load it in.
Frankie Stoddard. Some lap traffic ahead.
All the traffic. Got 3 seconds on them.
Just in case they happen to get crossed up in front of him. Davey Allison won back-to-back races at Phoenix in 1991 and 1992. 2000 and 2001, Jeff Burton will repeat the feat. Checkered flag for Jeff. Here's the race for second. Whoa, Mike Wallace nips Ricky Rudd at the line.
Perfect example of what our team's all about. We've been knocked down all year, but we've never quit, and we just believe in ourselves, and we just keep working. You know, we're just a microcosm of what America's all about.
White flag is up. Final lap for Joe Nemechek.
One more time around.
His 250th NASCAR Winston Cup Series start, victory number 1, came at Loudon, New Hampshire. September 1999. He was driving for Felix Sabates then. And now, November 2001. It's victory number 2.
Go down, baby. Yeah.
Joe Nemechek wins at Rockingham.
Never believe. Just gotta thank the Lord for a good, safe day, man. Andy, thank you very much.
White flag. We're on the final lap here at Homestead. Waltrip chasing Atwood for second behind Bill Elliott, the race leader.
Michael can get close enough in 3 and 4. I think he can probably get underneath Casey.
He's there. Michael is there for second.
And he protects the bottom. Waltrip the second. 227 races ago, Bill Elliott took the checkered flag in the Southern 500 at Darlington. He's done it today at Homestead. Elliott is your winner.
How about your fans, Bill, that have stood with you for so long?
Well, it's been a long dry spell, but you know, several weeks ago I won on a dirt track. I come here and I won today, so I've learned something.
A little farther along, and even if it runs out, he could coast it home. He's wiggling the car. The fuel pressure's low. Does Labonte have time to catch him? The leader's off the pace. Where's the green car? Here he comes. Here comes Bobby Labonte. Is he going to have enough time?
Yes, Tony.
Off the final corner. Nadeau's going to lose the race. Bobby Labonte is the winner. There's your drama. Wow. Jerry Nadeau runs out of gas a half a lap from the checkered flag.
We've had, unseasonably bad luck at times. So, unfortunately for Jerry, because he had a great race car and ran a great race and did really good, but finally it came our way this time on very good fortune. So,
congratulations on joining an elite group. There's not many guys that's won 4 of them. You're only one of 3, so congratulations, and we're proud of you. Thank you a lot.
The 2001 NASCAR Winston Cup champion, Jeff Gordon, his 4th.
Every time I hear that number 4, 4 championships, it just boggles my mind. I can't believe it. But I didn't do it alone. I did it with every member of this race team. They came together and said they wanted to be champions, and they proved it. And through the grace of God, we were able to do this together as a team.
Now he's 1 mile from his first potential NASCAR Winston Cup Series win. 32 years old, his 62nd Winston Cup start. Who'd have thought that his first win would come on an oval track instead of a road course? Jeff Gordon dominated, but it's Robbie Gordon who's going to score the victory. 5th first-time winner in Winston Cup competition this year.
Was the contact from the 31 what spun you out?
Oh, absolutely. There's no doubt in my mind. But see, everybody thought you couldn't make me mad. You can make me mad.
I can.
Everybody. Anybody really. But that 31 certainly did today. He should be embarrassed right now to win that race. It was going to be a heck of a battle. I mean, it was between me and him anyway, and I just wish it would have been done fair and square instead of just knocking a guy out of the way. And we had some lap traffic to go through, and you got to be patient. I don't care if there's 15 laps to go. You got to know how to be patient. And, it just didn't happen that way.
Any regrets on the retaliation?
I was mad. At the time, hey, I understand why guys do that kind of stuff. I just wish I would have taken his, tire down or something, at least so he wouldn't have won the race. I mean, I just didn't do a very good job of it. But, it's not what you want to do. It's not sportsmanlike, I know. But, hey, man, I didn't think it was sportsmanlike what he did to me, and they didn't penalize him. So.
Tell me about
the run-in with Jeff Gordon?
Well, I think Jeff obviously slowed down because the 12 got sideways, and I got into him. You know, I wouldn't wreck him to win unless it was the last lap. And, you know, I thought we were going to have a good enough car. He got sideways, you know, when I got to him, and a little disappointed that I would have rather raced him clean.
He feels that maybe you weren't patient enough down the stretch there, Robbie, that you guys would have had a good battle for the win.
We would have had a good battle, and it would have been great for the fans.
I know you're thrilled. You've worked so hard to get here, but there are tough questions. Jeff Gordon said perhaps you should be embarrassed that you won this race in this fashion.
I remember Jeff Gordon wrecking someone to win a race before, so I'm not embarrassed. I'm very proud to be driving the Lowe's car, and I can't wait to be driving the Singler car next year.